Hey everybody, it's your girl Marilys E, your manifestation coach, and I'm here to help you create the life you desire, one manifestation at a time. So let's get to it. Today's topic is 5 things confident people do not do. 5 things confident people do not do. Okay? I love talking about confidence. I love it because at the end of the day, there's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can obtain if you if you don't have confidence. You have to be confident, and that's all the way around. That's all the way around in your abilities, in what you're manifesting, in the life you're choosing to live. You have to have confidence. So, 5 things. I'm actually going to do 3 things that confident people don't do. And I'm going to end with 2 things that confident people don't mind doing. Because there's a slick difference. Okay? So, the first thing is 5 things confident people do not do. We don't take stuff personal. We do not, and I say we because I'm in, confidence all day. We do not take stuff personal. Because at the end of the day, we recognize and we realize that a lot of things people do, it has nothing to do with us. A lot of things people do has absolutely nothing to do with us. And if you're a person who lacks confidence, if you're a person who has low self-esteem or whatever, you will literally be taking offense to everything somebody said, everything somebody did. And I know because I've been there before. You know, people would say stuff to me, and on top of the fact that I was sensitive, I was in a wounded, broken place. My self-esteem wasn't lit like that. My confidence sure as heck wasn't lit like that. So I would take offense to stuff that now I would really not give 2 craps. So yeah, we do not take stuff personal. We do not. That's one thing we do not do. If a person, comes into work with an attitude, says something crazy to you, you know you haven't done anything to them. You know you haven't, been shady behind their back or whatever. You know that they have no reason to be coming at you the way they coming at you. But you're confident. You don't even take that crap on. You don't take it personal because you know, like I said, that what they are doing and how they are acting has all to do with them and what's going on within them. More so than it does anything that you've done, said, or could even say or do. So yeah, we don't take stuff personal. That's what we don't do. The second thing is we don't hate and we don't compete. We don't hate and we do not compete. At the end of the day, if you are confident in who you are, if you are confident in your abilities to work who you are and be, like literally just be, you don't have to compete with the next chick. You don't have to compete with the next brand or the next model or the next teacher or whatever. You have no reason to hate on anybody else, and you have no reason to compete with anybody else. Because confident people, we know our lane. When you're confident, you know your purpose, you know your lane, and you don't mind staying in it. And when that's the case, you have no reason, like I said, to hate on anybody or compete with anybody. The only person that confident people compete with are themselves. Real talk. I can't give it to you no realer. The only people that confident people compete with are themselves. If they are truly confident. Let's be clear. So yeah, that was the second thing. They don't hate and they don't compete. First thing was we don't take stuff personal. We don't. What folks do and say, they ain't got nothing to do with me. Second thing, don't hate, don't compete. Third thing, we don't go back and forth. We have like this, and this is most confident people who are comfortable in that confidence and don't mind, it's not about being mean to people or being a B or nothing like that, but you have to, with confidence comes self-respect. So if you have to hurt a couple people's feelings, people who not used to you being confident or whatever, I'm sorry, don't mean to offend you, but I respect myself, I have confidence, and I said what I said. That's what I was going to say. We have like this, y'all, if y'all watch reality TV, the episode of the reunion of Real Housewives of Atlanta a couple seasons ago, when Nene said, I said what I said. You remember that? When you're confident, you can say what you say, and it's a period behind it. I'm not going to go back and forth with you about what my life is about. I'm not going to go back and forth with you concerning who I'm in love with or how I spend my money, especially when I know I'm doing it, and if I know I'm operating from my higher self, and I'm doing what's best for me, and I'm not out here doing silly stuff. I don't need your opinion. I said what I said, and we're not going to go back and forth. Period. Boop. Like, we're not going to do that because we don't have to. And we ain't got the time. So I said I was going to end. I had 3 things confident people don't do. And I'm going to end with 2 things that we don't mind doing. 2 things that confident people do not mind doing. We don't mind owning our flaws. We don't mind owning our flaws. I don't mind telling you that I'm flawed. I don't mind telling you, I don't mind telling you that some days I can be a bee. I don't mind telling you that I can be moody, or I can, just whatever, because I know that all those things make me who I am. I don't mind owning those flaws. Now, we're not talking about toxicity and stuff that, like, again, you just going around hurt people's feelings. You just being a bee just to be a bee. Confidence is not about being a bee. It's not about being a bully or anything like that. So let's not get that twisted. But again, when you're confident, you can own your flaws. It's not to say you don't change those flaws or attempt to or whatever, but you can own your flaws. I'm working on this, but yes, that is a flaw. And I know that at the end of the day, even though that is a flaw, I'm still a beautiful soul. I'm still a light that God has called to shine in this evil world. So yeah, we don't mind owning our flaws at all. And the last thing is, we don't mind telling our story. Now, it takes some time to build up to this place, but at the end of the day, when you're confident, especially when it comes to your past and the things you've been through, because you have to know, when you're confident, again, everything that I went through made me who I am. All of my flaws and perks and all that, those things make me who I am. So I don't mind telling you what I've been through. I don't mind telling you about my divorce or my miscarriages or whatever. I don't mind telling you about this stuff because I'm confident that those very things are a part of why I am the woman I am today. Period. Bottom line. So yeah, that's it, y'all. I put 5 things confident people don't do, but it's 3 things confident people don't do and 2 things that confident people don't mind doing. First thing, we don't take stuff personal at all. We don't. Why? Second thing, we don't hate and we don't compete. No need to. Too confident for that. You know your lane, you know your purpose. I don't have time to compete with you. Third thing, we don't go back and forth. Who has the time? Quarantine or not, ain't nobody got the time, sis. Ain't nobody got the time, bruh. I'm not going back and forth. And one of the first thing that we don't mind doing, we don't mind owning our flaws. It's all a part of who we are at the end of the day. And we do not mind telling our story because that is what made us. Your past, a lot of us are like sickened by our past, but no, your past is a part of what made you who you are today. So own it. And that's what confident people do. But anyway, that's all I got, y'all. Until next time, love and light, be great, quarantine and all.